Reach the captain's cabin by broadside cannon. Oh, that's why we had to go in there. I missed that. And then when we went in there, it doesn't display that, so. Alright, so let's buy. There they are. Okay. 10 broadside cannons with a regular amount of firepower. Alright, so that's upgraded. Didn't seem like that took us... We didn't lose any money. Forefront chase cannons that allow for large fire and stun power. Can't buy it yet. Ooh, ram strength. So can't unlock that upgrade. That would be awesome if we could, though. Yeah, so there's a lot. There's a lot to get. Alright, now let's go back outside.
You're a wonder, Kenway. You've a knack for this kind of work.
It ain't work if you love it.
It's hard.
But I ain't doing this forever, lads. Only until I get enough coin to buy some land and influence back home.
Jesus, will you listen to your tripe? Still dreaming on about that strumpet back in England when you could have any better you wanted here and now.
Ah, such lofty goals for you gents. And here I thought I was in the company of scoundrels. A fine purchase today. What's the crew's mood?
All smiles and no teeth. And there's a few talking about meeting with Master Kid to steal from a nearby plantation.
Plantation? That's ambitious.
Profitable too, if we can manage it.
Aye. It's a good idea.
Raise the black flag. Oh, we missed out on the 30 sugar. We only had 22. They're all yelling his name. That's awesome. All right, so where are we going now? Looks like something's on the map. Wow, look at all this. Yeah, I wondered if that was Havana because this looked like Cuba. Okay, so we're going up here. This must be maybe that plantation they were talking about. That's obviously Nassau. Hey, there's Florida. Okay, so you can fast travel back. That's pretty cool. With all these random treasure chests out here. Oh, here's some of these. So I'm curious, like how... There's a bull shark. Hammerhead. How are you going to get those? If they're in the water, maybe you just shoot them? I'll have to check that out at some point.
Get on that main sheet. Trim too.
Seems like we're spending an equal amount of time on land and on sea. It's kind of cool to get to do both.
We're clear, Captain.
I definitely haven't played any games where I was really like on the water, or at least there was a significant part of it. You know, like in Grand Theft Auto 5, you can get in speedboats and stuff and do stuff, but you don't really have any actual missions in the water.
Loose all, let's move!
Crowd on all the sail we have!
Well, this is saying this actually goes faster. That's interesting. I guess, yeah, the number is climbing down pretty quick. Restricted area. That's not good. I would say let's steer clear of that. Getting ourselves into into another wanted situation. So we'll skirt along the side of the restricted zone here. Well, looks like that ship has kind of like a viewpoint where it's looking, which we're out of the way of, so I think we're okay there. Just try to get out and around. Try to go in a straight line and they won't let me. Although, I mean, you can, it's just probably risky. I wonder if we're going to have to go in there at some point, because it almost seems as if we may have to cut in. Let's see what the map is showing. Yeah, like the only way to get there, I think, is to go through it, because we're way out and around at this point. So I'm just going to turn it this way, so we're at least pointed in that direction. Go this way, kind of cut around, and then just make a left at some point. Gotta figure out where to go here. Yep, that appears it. We need to land. I guess we just gotta be in the restricted zone.
Haul in the stunsails!
Reef the foremains!
Bearing hard for cliffs, Captain.
Well, yeah, came in a little too hard there. Oh, looks like there's a dock on the other side. There's a sunken ship there.
us off the wind!
Furl! Furl all sail! Do you hear the news?
I think we just need to stop here. I don't think there's anywhere to dock. At least it doesn't look like it. I'm just going to spin it around, face back in this direction.
Give me some speed!
Kind of park over here by this.
Loose the mains, half sails!
Reef! Short north sail!
Furl the mains! Reef those gallants!
Alright, so we got to go over there.
Captains fancy to swim.
It's crazy. We're going to a restricted area.
Why, look! It's the bastard son of the late William Kidd. Still a mere boy, and yet 10 times the demon his father was.
Fancy seeing you here, Kenway. Still looking sleek and mean. Did you steal that costume from a dandy in Havana?
No, sir. I found this on a corpse. One that was walking about and talking shite to my face only moments before.
Huh.
So, what's this I hear about a planned raid on a plantation? Not keeping secrets from me, are you?
Not very well. Every day, schooners packed with sugar sail past, coming from plantations nearby. Most times they stop here, sell off a few crates. There's one man visiting today that'd earn you a fine profit. So if you'd like to rob his plantation, I'll point him out.
I would. Is it a Mr. Beckford that owns this plantation?
That's the man. He owns dozens round these islands, and he's bloody rich.
Just the sort I like to see robbed.
His agent is around here somewhere. Find and follow him, and he'll lead you straight to your prize.
What did I ever do?
Yes. We trade the prices Mr. Beckford knows are fair, and with a quality he knows is sound.
It is hardly molasses and raw cane, that's a given.
It gladdens me to hear your saying so. But despite the waywardness of your enterprise here, I understand that you are men of discernment.
All right, we got our target. I mean, he stands out pretty well. I don't know if I have to stay in the eagle vision.
Hey, aren't you? No.
Burford, Manning, to me.
He had stopped. I didn't expect him to stop again so quick.
What's our course? We'll return to the plantation and there take stock of our inventory. It was a good harvest this year.
You might not talk so loud, sir. This isn't anything like a friendly port, Ken.
Nonsense, man. I had a delightful conversation with a chap just now. We came to quite an understanding.
As you say, sir.
All up and unfurl, boys. We're going home.
Uh-oh. I guess they didn't like that.
right down my barrel.
We gotta get back to our boat? Is what it's saying?
I've got a clear shot.
Captain's trick.
Fire!
Captain, you have the look of a man crafting a bold idea. A look I've seen
Always-
before.
You mark well, Addy.
Shoot button.
I've just overheard one of the Beckford's men talking grandly about his plantation and all the cargo he's keeping there. And it gave me the idea that I might take these goods off him and sell them off for a better price than he'd ever ask.
Ah, a man of vision. I like this idea.
Alright, so the ship's gonna take us to plantation, I guess. Yeah, you're not supposed to be in. Ships will instantly detect an attack if you enter their field of view. Ships' field of view are displayed on the mini-map. Avoid them to not get into conflict. Alright, so we saw that. That makes sense.
Studs out! Let's get moving!
Loose all! Party like!
Cruise up! Eat her sticks!
Douse those gallants! Haul! Haul!
Try to stay behind it.
Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
Close down! Man your sheets!
Douse all but mains!
Mainmast! Bring in the top halyards! Pull!
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
Unfurl aloft! Man your sheets!
Trying to stay like right behind
Trim the
it.
yards off the
Not getting
wind!
too close.
Douse those gallants! Haul! Haul!
Got another ship kind of searching over there.
More sail!
speed
All
back up.
sail!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
This man's working for Peter Beckford's people. Do you know them? The Beckfords and their sugar empire.
Aye. The Beckfords and the Draxes. I never worked their plantations, but I knew their names from hearing other men curse them.
But you worked a plantation, no?
A modest one, aye. As a striker in the boiling house.
Boiling house? Was it water they boiled, or something else?
Cane juices. It's a hard process making sugar. Dangerous, too. Must be why it fetches such a dear price.
What's it like? Toiling on a plantation day and night.
Well, with the cane sugar cut and harvested, it's run between two metal rollers and crush the juice from the plant. After collecting the juice, it was time to boil away the waters from the sugar. This we did in thatches made of copper. But let me tell you, brother, boiling sugar is near the hottest thing on earth. Just a touch on the skin will stick like birdlime and burn on, leaving a terrible scar.
Jesus.
And that wind is fierce.
Foul weather there, Captain!
Larboard, human flotsam, cups, gallants, royals, studs!
All sail! Got it on! That wind's no
Trim the
small gale,
yards off
sir.
the wind!
It's a risk to anchor too close. The soldiers roving the plantation would catch us for sure.
Drop here then and sneak ashore. We'll look after the jackdaw. Ahoy aloft! Bring it all in!
Oh, okay, we can dock over there. Oh, let's go this way.
Loose and catch the wind!
Get those spars free! Let's see that dock!
Studs out! Let's get moving!
We're beelining for the rush, sir! Reef the mains! Clew up gallants!
Reach the agents. Uh-oh, we got restricted zone again. Let's go this way.
What's happened here? Why such disarray?
Bit of a do, sir, that's all. It's Wilmington's birthday.
And you saw fit to get pickled on duty?
It's no bother, sir. We've everything sorted.
We'll soon see, won't we? For you must double the watch this evening.
Double? What is it for?
I told me, though the ship was uncommonly large for such rascals. Certainly wasn't slavers, though, not a ship that size. In any case, double the watch. And keep your damned eyes wide for anything suspicious. You up there! Look alive, man! You've a job to do!
Apologies, sir. I'll keep my eyes peeled.
For God's sake, what the hell is going on here today? How do you suppose you'll be able to ring that alarm if you're piss drunk and barely able to stand?
Forgive me, sir. I am fit and able. If I see any strangeness about, you'll hear the bell ringing straight away, I promise.
You can curse me later.
Back here,
Now
you
you work. I'd like to speak to the man in charge here. I require entrance to the warehouse. Which of you dogs has the key to the warehouse, huh? The key, goddammit! Someone find me the key! Now you work. Is there no one sober here? Fetch me the warehouse key, if you please.
All right, let's see.
What was that, Jones? Take to the task in hand. Gently. The master won't take kindly to broken goods. Speed the pace. We all want to get 1 point.
There's a guy over on that side, but he's gonna see him.
Alarm! Help me, damn it!
Intruder! I need some help here! he wants to keep his land.
All right, so maybe we should take out the guy over here with the...
Stop!
Get out of those bushes!
Give it
You can
up!
curse me
He
later.
slithered away
Now
back in
you
his
work.
hole.
Well, he's not ringing the bell anymore, at least.
Gently. The master won't take kindly to broken goods. Speed the pace. We all want to get to
Yeah,
our
we got to
points.
get that guy up
What
there.
was that, Jones? Take to the task in hand. Gently. The master won't take kindly to broken goods. Speed the pace. We all want to get to our point. You can curse me later. Now you work. Gently. The master won't take kindly to broken goods. Speed the pace. We all want to get to our point. What was
We've
that,
got...
Jones? Take to the task in hand. Gently. The master won't
We got to
take
figure out how to
kindly
get up
broken goods.
to that overlook, because I think that's... I don't know if he gets close enough. All right, well, that took care of one. See if we can locate this other one. Or not locate, but get him to come over here. Go ahead and get this loot. I think there might be one up top. It seems like there is. Let's see. Yeah.
Ah, the shit's got away.
Got another loot over here. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is the guy that's up on... Oh, he's got the key. So we found him. All right, I'm going to go around this way. He's
You
going
can
back up the
curse me
hill.
later. Now you work. Speed the pace. We all want to get to our point. Gently. The master won't take kindly to broken goods. What was that, Joe? Keep. You can curse me later. Now you work. Gently. The master won't take kindly to broken goods.
And we got two guys over that way. There's nobody really over here.
Finally! Apparently they dug up some old crates full of Cromwells in the ruins of Port Royal. It's not Christian what the quartermaster's got us wearing now. Good King Phil should look to his men's provision if he wants to keep his lands.
I've got to get away from here. Double time. You're not losing it. There he be. Got a clear shot, man. He's in my sight. I'm no threat, lad. Please have mercy on. Take no notice. You can't get away, corpse.
In me sights!
I seen him just here. Where's he gone?
Ow! There he is!
Hurry up, lads! He's trying to play us.
Anybody else? Well, that guy's over there. Alright, so we got guy on the roof, but we do have the key. So to see if we can get... Wow, that restricted area is huge. So we should be alright. Alright, let's get out of the restricted zone just for a minute. Check the map. Looks like we got something else. Right? Or are we going back to where we were? Ah, yeah, we're going back. Alright, so we'll head back to the boat, obviously.
Dark skies and rough seas there.
So these winds over here must be a constant. Because we're going right back through them again. Alright, we should be good. Let's speed up. Thankfully, there's no more restricted zone at the moment. Oh, we got land over
Bearing
here.
down on land, Captain.
Yeah, we're gonna hit it. I knew it. Thankfully, it doesn't do a bunch of damage. Just a little bit.
the stunsails. Furl the mizzen tops.
So now this wasn't the island we were on the last time.
We're beelining for the rocks. Clue up! Clue up!
Bring it all sail, gammon tight.
Alright, so let's jump off.
Captain salting himself.
See what we got. Salt Lagoon. Oh, does this have... Seems like that said there was deer. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to do that because I think that's the next health upgrade.
Here's to our pirate republic, lads. We're prosperous and free and out the reach of kings, clergy, and debt collectors.
Near 500 men now pledge their allegiance to the Brethren of the Coast in Nassau. Not a bad number.
Truth. Yet we lack sturdy defenses. If the king were to attack the town, he'd trample us.
Then let us find the observatory. If it does what these Templars claim, we'll be unbeatable.
Not that twaddle again, Kenway. It's a story for schoolboys. I mean, proper defenses. Steal a galleon, shift all the guns to one side. Would make a nice ornament for one of our harbors.
It will not be easy to steal a full Spanish galleon. Have you one in mind?
I do, sir. And I'll show you. She's a fussock, she is. Fat and slow.
Locate the El Arca del Maestro. You can use that to return to the ship. Oh, it looks like it's out there, so... I thought I could climb up the back there, I guess not. Yay!
The
Jive
jackdaw
ho!
handles nice. Pinched her from the Spanish, was it?
I'll wait
Aye.
for some land over here.
In the midst of a hurricane.
Just before the treasure fleet was smashed against the shore.
Was the haul aboard as rich as men are saying?
1,000 times that. I reckon £1 million worth of reals was sunk that day.
Devil love a hurricane. Might have a dive there one day. See what we can rummage up.
Diving them wrecks would be a nice change of pace for us. No need for violent actions against merchants and such.
Well, that's some soft talk coming from a pirate. And as it happens, I mostly agree. We'll save the clashing of cutlasses for the military. And them that get in our way.
Fire barrels.
We must tread lightly. These waters are well guarded, sir.
Where'd our icon go?
Surely we are nearing our goal.
Easy as she goes. No telling what you may find.
Santa
out
Barbara.
Like staring through a waterfall.
Don't soil your breeches, lads. I got this.
Foul weather there, Captain!
Oh, we got something over here. Oh, wow, look at that thing. It's telling us to tail the ship. So I'm not sure. I think that's the front of the ship, so we have to go and get behind it.
That ship's a monster. Look at the size of her.
Aye, and we'd not last long face to face with her. Hear that, Kenway? Keep your distance. We'll strike when fortune favors us.
Under cover of darkness, most likely.
Aye, it may come to that.